A new school looms before me. I just moved from across the country, and I cannot ignore the nervous butterflies in my stomach. The anticipation I feel. It'll be fine, everyone tells me. I am a sociable person. I will find friends easily. I tell myself this as I take a deep breath and enter the school. I prove myself right. At lunch, I find it rather easy to find a group of kids sitting at the stairs eating their lunches. I ask if I can join them, and I am pleased that I've easily fallen into a new group of friends. It feels like a welcoming group of people, but I can't ignore the differences I see. They wear different clothes, speak in different ways, and enjoy different things. I don't care though. I found friends, and that's all that matters. Shortly later, they invite me to spend time with them. I couldn't be happier. This new town is working out for me after all. I reach their house and they welcome me with open smiles, leading me to the basement where I find at least a dozen people. People I didn't meet at lunch earlier. The sight makes me nervous, yet I plaster a smile on my face as I enter the small crowd. Soon, all of us are sitting in a circle on the floor. I cannot deny it. I still feel a little nervous, a little overwhelmed, but I am starting to relax until... Try this, someone insists, pushing a strange drink into my hands. Your clothes are weird. You should change them, someone else comments, and I look down at what I wear. Just take some of this, the person to my left says. I don't know what to do. Is this what I have to do to be cool? Is this what I do to be accepted? I know that I shouldn't take what they have forced into my hands, yet if this is what I have to do to be a part of this group, I will do it. So I do as they ask. I take what they give me, and although it makes me feel terrible when I get home, I throw all my clothes out. I take a deep breath, staring at my empty closet, and settle into a calm sort of resolve. If this is what I have to do to be like them, then so be it. It has been 2 weeks. 2 weeks since I joined this new town, met my new friends. I can feel myself changing, and I do not know if it's a good thing or not. I only know I desperately want to belong. I try to squeeze myself into this mold they have made for me. I try, but the fit is strange and there are empty spaces. I begin to wonder if this mold is not meant for me. I put up a good act, yet I have never felt more alone. I have never felt more out of place. I tell myself that I am happier. I am happier, and ironically, that makes me kind of sad. That night, in my new clothes and a new face, my mother comes into my room. She says she is worried about me. She says that I am changing, that I am not myself. She says that I can talk to her. This does not make me feel comforted. It makes me irritable. I wish that she would just leave me alone. So I yell, I scream, and I say things that are not like me. Yet, I still use those words, that language, because it is how they spoke, how they acted. And I spent weeks perfecting this act to fit in, so why not put it to use, right? My sister asks me if I want to spend the day out with her. I laugh in her face and use toxic words, telling her that I have better things to do. I watch as my sister's face falls. I expect to feel remorse, sadness, and regret. I realize that I want to feel those things, yet I feel nothing at all except that one little spark that fuels my words, that anger that is always there. Later, I sit in my friend's basement, surrounded by the people I want to be. They laugh and talk, but I find that I am strangely silent as I observe these people. She has beautiful long black hair. He has an easy smile. She wears pretty clothes. They have an athletic build. I begin to wonder, why is it my hair long and dark? Mine is pale and short. and I suddenly hate it. Why is my smile crooked and not sharp and charming? I look down at the clothes I so carefully picked out to be like them, yet I begin to think it is not enough. I assess the rest of myself and wonder, why can't I be them? That night, my friends have an idea. It contains things that I never would have imagined doing, things I am not entirely comfortable with. They want to steal from a store, leave with things that do not belong to them. It will be the biggest risk I have ever taken. It goes against what I have been taught, to be a respectful, honest person. Yet, I want more than anything to be like them. I want to be included, to prove that I can do fun things too. So, I take this risk. I do things I would never normally do. I tell myself when I get home that it will never happen again. Yet, I find myself being sucked into my friends' plans, and I keep doing it, keep taking these risks and doing these things that aren't me. I do it with the hope that it will fill this void that is growing in me. It has been a month. It is the morning of a new Monday, yet all I want to do is stay in bed. I realize above all that I am so tired. It is not the tired of a bad night's sleep, but one that is bone deep and overbearing. I look to my clock and feel nothing when it reads 9:30 a.m., past the starting bell of school. I realize that I do not want to go, that I am tired of the act that has been consuming my life, tired of trying to fit in, tired of trying to be like them. I don't want to go to school ever again, I tell my mother. She sends me to school anyway, but every moment I spend there, I wish I were somewhere else. At first, I think it might be an issue with me, that I am the problem, that I am broken or different or unlikable. Then I realize, months after changing myself, after wearing a mask, that it isn't me. I am simply in an environment that doesn't align with who I am, with my morals and beliefs. I have spent days trying to be someone I am not. I realized that I was not built for their way of life. I was built for mine. I have felt pressure to be like them, chasing a desire to fit in. I thought that this was going to make me happier. Instead, I felt nothing at all. Realizing this helps me remove myself from my friends. It is not a fast thing. In fact, it is slow and difficult. After all, I am losing the only thing I have known for months. But when I do distance myself, I feel a weight lifted from my heart. I feel a new type of freedom. Above all, I feel excited to search for who I am, with no shackles or chains to hold me back. I move forward in my life, my heart light and my mind open, eager to discover myself.